So if you're working in the AWS world, you know exactly how this goes. Things start out simple, but as your organization grows, security just gets, well, complicated and fast. What began as a neat setup can feel like total chaos in no time. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful service that's designed to bring a little bit of order back to that chaos. AWS Firewall Manager.
Does this picture look familiar? You've got teams all over the place, tons of projects, different environments, and every single one has its own AWS account. And guess who's trying to keep it all secure and compliant? You. Yeah, it's a huge, huge task.
And that's really the heart of the problem, isn't it? Trying to apply the same security rules, like your web application firewall rules or DDoS protection, across every single account by hand? It's not just a headache, it's almost impossible to do perfectly.
The biggest challenge when you're doing security manually is just plain inconsistency. You'll have one set of rules in this account, a slightly different set over there, and then a developer spins up a new server without the right protections, and all of a sudden you've got these hidden risks you don't even know about. That lack of central control is a massive security gap, really just waiting for someone to find it.
But what if you had a central command center? One single place where you could define all your security policies and just have them automatically pushed out everywhere. Well, that's exactly what AWS Firewall Manager was built to be. Let's just look at the official breakdown. It's a security management service, plain and simple, and its job is to make your life easier, but here's the magic part. You set up your protections one time, and the service does the heavy lifting, automatically applying them across all your accounts and all your resources. It's that classic set-it-and-forget-it dream for your basic foundational security. And the benefits here directly attack all those manual problems we were just talking about. You get consistent protection across every single account. You can centrally watch for things like DDoS attacks, and, my favorite part, it automatically protects new resources the moment they're created. That right there closes a huge security gap. No more accidentally unprotected web servers from a late-night code push. You can even get super specific and target resources with certain tags, giving you amazing control.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but it must be a beast to set up. Well, actually, at a high level, it really just comes down to 3 main steps to get everything ready. Let's just walk through that checklist real quick.
First things first, all your accounts have to be inside AWS organizations, and you need all features turned on. That's what lets you manage everything from one place. Second, you just pick one account and make it the main administrator for Firewall Manager. And third, and this is super important, you need to turn on AWS config for all your accounts. That's how Firewall Manager keeps an eye on everything to make sure your resources are actually following the rules you set.
Okay, setup's done. Now we get to the fun part. What can you actually protect with this thing? See, Firewall Manager isn't just one tool. Think of it more like a central command center for deploying a whole bunch of different AWS security services.
And this is where you really see the power. You can push out AWS WAF rules to stop web attacks. Deploy Shield Advanced for that top-tier DDoS protection. You can even manage your VPC security groups, those are the little firewalls for your servers, to make sure network traffic is locked down. It even handles the heavy-duty stuff, like AWS Network Firewall, and even Route 53 DNS Firewall, which can stop threats before they even get close to your network. Oh, and it plays nice with third-party tools, too. It's pretty much a one-stop shop for your network security.
Now, if you're in a big company, you probably don't want just one person holding the keys to the entire security kingdom, right? Firewall Manager gets that, and it gives you a safe way to hand out administrative duties. So you've basically got 2 main roles. There's the default administrator, that's the first account you set up, and it can do absolutely everything. But then you can create other Firewall Manager administrators. And this is the really smart part. You can limit what they can do. So for example, you could give one admin control over only the WAF policies and only in your production accounts. It's a perfect way to follow that security best practice of giving people the least amount of privilege they need to do their job.
So let's kind of bring this all home. As your company grows and your cloud environment goes from 10 accounts to 100, maybe even 1,000, you absolutely need security that can scale right along with you. And that's the whole promise here. One policy framework to rule them all and bring some sanity to security at scale. This quote from the AWS docs just nails it. You set it up one time, and the service takes it from there, automatically applying protection not just to what you have today, but to everything you're going to build tomorrow. That kind of proactive security is just incredibly powerful.
So if you take away one thing from all this, let it be this simple idea. One policy managed from one place, to protect your entire organization. It's really about shifting from that reactive, manual firefighting mode to a proactive, automated way of governing your security.
And that really leaves us with one last question for you to think about. When you look at your own cloud setup, is your current security approach really ready to handle the growth and complexity that's coming? Is your security posture truly ready to scale?